6 to 8 meals a day, 3 trips to the gym, and daily weigh-ins are normal for some. So is ordering nothing but a plate when you go out to a restaurant. Competitive bodybuilder Eric Hagen is here to tell us about his training and time getting on the stage. Thanks for being on the show with us today, Eric.
Thanks for having me.
So what made you want to start bodybuilding?
I just missed the rush of competing. I had a short career playing football at Moorhead and UND, and once I ended it, I missed competing and I missed doing that. So I missed a healthy lifestyle and I decided to get into the gym and get back to it.
Okay, now I understand that there are a couple different types of bodybuilding. What type do you do?
I do physique.
Okay. And what does your schedule look like then?
During contest prep, it starts early, usually about 5:30 in the morning. I start with a cardio for about 45 to an hour, and then I got my school and I got to fit in my meals. I eat a meal every 2.5 hours, and then I end up back at the gym probably about 7 o'clock at night, get a full lift in, and end with another cardio.
So how do you balance this with school and if you have a job and things like that?
This actually made schooling better for me because it made me have to fit school in. So I'd usually kind of make it like a work day. I go to school from 10 to 1. I'd study from 1 to 3, and then I had the rest of the day to focus on training.
So what kind of things do you eat then if you have to eat every 2.5 hours?
During contest prep, it's pretty slim. It's usually chicken, natural peanut butter. In the morning I get eggs and oatmeal, but it's usually chicken and peanut butter, as little as that sounds. So
I've done some research and I understand that you guys have kind of a day off where you don't have to eat chicken and peanut butter, I guess. So what is a cheat meal? What is that?
It could be as little as, just having a steak and potato from a restaurant, just having someone else cook your meal for you. Or it can be as big as, going out and having pancakes and eggs and hash browns. I usually stuck to a steak and potato when I got closer to the show, but otherwise I usually had a nice carb feed, and that's where you eat a lot of carbs throughout the day. Pop-Tarts and cereals and pancakes and stuff like
stuff,
that. Yeah, the enjoyable stuff.
So who kind of made this nutrition and this fitness plan for you?
A couple guys at the gym, 2 of the owners from Ironworks, Adam and Paul, they helped me a lot with my training, and Tom Seidel, who is a known bodybuilder around town, he really gave me a lot of good advice on dieting and lifting, so I owe a lot of it to those guys.
So as far as eating goes, do you just eat natural foods or do you also use some supplements too?
Supplement is kind of a known thing for bodybuilding. You get your proteins and you got your fish oils, your vitamins, your animal packs. The list goes on. You could take a lot of things, but if you're eating right and you're eating enough protein through your foods, you really don't need to supplement that much.
Are they expensive?
It gets pricey.
Yeah.
That's why you try order online or, just get the cheap no-name brand protein. It's all the same. It's the name.
Okay. So what do you do when you go out to eat? If your parents are wanting to take you out to dinner, what do you do?
I usually try to neglect that. But if it's someone's birthday or something, I remember one time I had to order just a plate. I had to bring my own. I brought my own meal from home, and I just put that meal from home on the plate at the restaurant and ate it there. It's kind of embarrassing, but you do what you got to do if you're competing. So
I know that you started bodybuilding because you used to play football and you kind of wanted to stay fit, but why do a lot of other people bodybuild? Someone who might be in their 30s or 40s.
It's a healthy lifestyle, and a lot of people just like looking good like that. I'm not saying that that's the only reason why, but a lot of people feel that rush from lifting weights, and they just enjoy it,
Yeah. Now you said you've been in some competitions before, am I right? Yep. Can you tell me where those were and how you placed and all that?
I took my first show was in October, and I took 6th in that one. I think it was 18 or 19 guys, so I felt pretty confident about that. I wanted to place higher though.
Pictures too. I think they've got. Is that one from one of your competitions?
Yes. Yep. That was from my most recent show. That was in the cities.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
I took 3rd in my show in Fargo, which is the best I've ever done. I was very happy about that.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And then I had a show in the cities, which was a lot more competitors, a lot tougher. I took 4th in that show. So I've done pretty well. I'm hoping to do better next time. So
how do you prep the day before the show? I know when people run marathons and that kind of thing, they don't necessarily run the day before. What do you do?
Well, it could be as stressful as you want it to be, or it can be as relaxing as you want it to be. As long as you make your registration on time and get your weight and height checked in, you're pretty much fine. It's really a relaxing day, so as long as you're eating your meals and keeping on track with what you need to do, it's usually pretty easy.
Now, I assume competitions are really strict, so what kind of things do they have you wear?
Well, it depends. For physique, it's board shorts, so shorts you'd wear on the beach. The only thing you really have to watch out for is you don't want them to be, if you're size 32, you don't want to wear a size 32 because obviously you're smaller than you were. So you want to make sure that they fit you right.
Yeah. So what do they do for you at the competition? Do they do anything to make you look better in the lighting or anything like that?
Spray tans.
A lot of spray tan?
Yeah, and everybody makes fun of me about it because like, why are you so dark? And it's like, well, I really don't have that choice, you know?
Yeah.
You pay to get your spray tan. You usually get one the night before and the morning of.
You look pretty thick.
Yeah, yeah.
So where do you see your career going after this?
You know, I'm kind of just gonna go with the flow. I mean, I love doing it. It's enjoyable. It's something that makes me happy. So I'm just gonna keep competing, and if something comes from it, awesome. If not, I'm still gonna enjoy doing it.
Are there competitions coming up in the future then?
There's 2 more coming up within the next couple months. I'm considering doing one at the end of May. Kind of see where I'm at in a couple weeks and see if I'm gonna do it or not. It's not something I'm commit to, but it's something I'm looking at doing.
Will you stick through it through the summer and stuff then too? All the dieting and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be as strict, but I'm gonna keep up with it.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show with us
no
today,
problem.
Eric.